Hello and welcome to Untwisted Threads. This is Knit Picks Dishie. This 100% cotton yarn features 74 colors, including 21 new this year. The colorway that we chose is Route 66 Multi. This 100 gram skein with 190 yards works up as a worsted weight yarn. It also comes in 400 gram cones with 32 colors. The suggested gauge on a US 7 and 8 or 4.5 and 5 millimeter needles is 18 stitches per 4 inches or 10 centimeters. For our swatch, I'll be using a 4.5 millimeter needle size. Currently, it is available for purchase at Knit Picks, which you can shop with our link down below. In today's video, we're going to review and score Knit Picks Dishie using our 4 categories, which are traction, softness, durability, and cost, to help you decide if this is the best yarn for you in your next project. If you've ever wished you could actually feel the yarns we talk about, we totally get it. Screens just don't do it justice. That's why we created a monthly yarn sampler card on Patreon. Every month we send out 6 mini yarn samples so you can explore new textures, fibers, and brands from home. And the best part, your first month is totally free, so you can try it out and see if it helps you discover what you really love to knit with. The link is in the description if you'd like to check it out. Let's get started. For traction, we give it a score of 4.5 out of 5. As a side note, this one is advertised as a worsted, but it felt a little on the smaller side. However, this high twist and absorbent yarn was great to work with. It had a slight drag and no bounce, but that's one of the characteristics of cotton yarns, so that's nothing against this one in particular. It would be a great yarn in my opinion for beginners because it wasn't sliding all over the place or splitting. As I was feeling the skein, a little bit of fuzz actually came off of it. Its very round shape will show every single stitch, so keep that in mind when choosing a project for this one, homewares, or for a garment, as we think this yarn would do great for both. For softness, we give it a score of 4.6 out of 5. Cotton yarns can often be hit or miss, usually a miss in our experience, but we thought this one was a hit. I'm gonna say it, I was impressed. Although we don't know specifically what type of cotton is in this yarn, we can say that it was soft enough that it wasn't overly drying or irritating on my sensitive skin while working with it. It felt nice, even just from the skein. It has a little bit of a worn in and matte appearance, and it did get even a little bit softer when blocking. For comparison, it is softer than Drop Saffron and not quite as soft as Yarnsmith's Cotton DK. I'd say it's pretty comparable softness-wise to Cascade 220 Superwash Merino. Yes, we typically try to compare our yarns softness-wise with similar fibers, but we haven't reviewed one with the same softness rating as this one quite yet. For a micron count, we'd estimate it to be about a 21. Cotton yarn is one of the most popular choices for summer garments because it is breathable and cool. It's also very absorbent and gets rid of moisture well. And unlike wools, cotton is inelastic, so it doesn't allow for any stretch at all. So I suggest choosing a pattern that recommends cotton yarn specifically. For durability, we give it a score of 4 out of 5. Unfortunately, we don't know what type of cotton this is other than soft, but it is what we think it is, a Pima cotton. It's considered to be one of the most durable types of cotton and even 30% stronger than a regular cotton. It's also resistant to common issues like wrinkles, fraying, and tearing. When we put the swatch to our durability test, rubbing it fabric to fabric made it pill a small to medium amount. Pilling is common for soft yarn, so it's almost to be expected. So if you plan on making a garment, just keep an eye out for those high friction areas like the underarms. For care, it is recommended to wash in cold water and tumble dry on low. And some of the reviews do mention that they notice some potential shrinkage, so keep that in mind too. For cost, we give it a score of 4.4 out of 5. For being a 100 gram skein, you can expect to pay $4.99 US per skein. That breaks down to about 2 cents per yard, meaning a size medium sweater quantity would cost approximately $30. Overall, we give Knit Picks Dishie a score of 4.375 out of 5. This yarn was a pleasure to work with. So many colors and prints to choose from, a soft, multi-use yarn that I could absolutely see myself using for a project like the Lola Tank by Veronica Lindberg. Have you used Knit Picks Dishie yarn before? What yarn would you like for us to do a review on next? We would love to hear your thoughts and recommendations in the comments below. And if you enjoyed today's review, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.